All right, so it's podcasting time. So you know what that means? That means I get to drink some coffee. Yeah. I fucking love coffee, guys. Seriously. The fact that I have to wait a whole week before I can drink coffee, it builds the hype up so much more. And like it makes podcasting so much fun because I just anticipate it all week. I'm working all week, just like, what do I got coming to me? A cup of Black Joe. That's what I got. Can I say that? Black Joe? It's still a coffee reference, right? Don't want to get in trouble. JK, JK. The world is crazy, though. Yeah, man. Stoked to be back. Another podcast. We're here, my friends. And again, to all you people that love coffee, dude, just try holding out from drinking coffee. Only drink it once a week. 1 cup, once a week. And just wait and see. If you can do it, let me know. If you pull it off, let me know. If you're someone who drank coffee every day, 2-3 cups a day, 4 cups a day, 5, depending on the day, at least for me, and then you stopped drinking coffee and you had the worst headaches and felt like you're going to die, because that was me, and you somehow managed to just go to, I did 0 coffee for months, maybe a year, 6 months. It felt like an eternity, that's for sure. But and then you can only do 1 a week. It's unbelievable. I just like punishing myself, I think. All right, let's get into it. First off, I'm going to start with shouting out All I Need and World, supporters of the podcast. So we're going to pay a little bills right here. Let me see. First up, please check out allineedskate.com. When you go to the website, the first thing you're going to see is our main page, and right there is all our videos from the YouTube channel. So that's like a direct way to get right to the YouTube channel. Like you scroll down allineedskate.com, and then all the videos are right there. Podcast, skate trips, everything's right there. So you can check it out. And then also you can check out our skate shop, our online skate shop. Just click shop at the top of the page, and it'll take you to our 4 new t-shirts, which are getting low in quantity, so I'm not really sure what sizes are there, but please check out our new apparel at of All I Need and Swoop the Tee. I actually just reordered some of the what tee is it? Let me see. I just reordered some of the Lighthouse Tees. If you go on the website and you click on the Lighthouse Tee, you'll see this. It's like a blue t-shirt, and there's only a few sizes left. There's 1 XXL, there's a medium and a small. So that's it. There's 3 left. But I just reordered some of that Lighthouse tee in a black. It's going to be black this time, a black tee with white ink, which I'm really excited to see how that turns out. Probably won't be done for a week or 2. But yeah, as the tees sell out, I'm going to reorder them in different colorways just to keep the hype going. Really stoked on the new apparel, so it's cool. And then our decks aren't being sold online. If you really want to buy a deck from us on the online store, you can reach out to us through our Instagram at All I Need Skate. And if I see your message and have time, I will try to put one of the decks on the online store for you so you can cop it. But mostly we're selling the decks straight to the skate shops. So if you live near a skate shop and you see an All I Need deck, fucking grab one, rip one, destroy that thing, and send us a photo. Tag us at All I Need Skate on Instagram. We'll reshare and post it for the support. Thanks for sharing and supporting the brand, and we'll give you a little Insta bump or a Facebook bump, however you tag us, for sure. If you cop any of the t-shirts, any of the merchandise for All I Need, just tag us at All I Need Skate on Instagram and at All I Need Skateboarding on Facebook, and we'll share and repost, man, just for your support. It means a lot. So, but yeah, so shout out All I Need, my G's. Please check out the apparel while it's up there. We're really low in quantities on a lot of this stuff, just because we're getting down to the bottom of the barrel right here. So it's gonna be a bunch of odd sizes, but hopefully we have your size. And then check out the socks too. Socks are fire, my kid. I wear them every day. My favorite socks. All I Need on my feet. are these damn socks. They're so good, man. And we got 3 colorways, maybe. We got black and yellow. We got blue and white, and we may still have some of the black and white socks. I'm going to the online store, but oh no, those are sold out. The black and white are sold out, so it's just black and yellow and the blue and white. But yeah, you gotta try these socks. All I need on my feet all day. My G. And we sell them in packs of, I believe, singles, 3-packs, and 6-packs. And I recommend the 6-pack because when you get 1 pair, you're gonna want to wear them every day, and you're gonna realize you wanted 3, and then you're gonna have 3, and you're gonna be like, dude, I want them Monday through, well, I guess Saturday, because we should sell them in 7-packs, right? 1 a day, 1 pair a day. That would be sick. But we sell them in 6-packs, so you can get them Monday through Saturday, and Sunday you can just like hopefully do some laundry and have either the blue and white or black and yellow ready for your feet, my kids. Yeah, shout out to All I Need Skate. Thank you to everybody that supports All I Need. I probably can go to the website. Let me see if I can go there right now and kind of shout out some of the people that have copped from the online store. Yeah, right here. I'm going to shout some people out just for the support because you guys are the shit. Shout out to Ronnie Thigh or THY. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Tracy Z, Lorette Potter. Cop some of the new t-shirts. Tracy got new snapback, our All I Need snapback. Please check those out. We got black and white. We got red and black. The snapbacks crush. Ronnie got this hat, but in the pink colorway, which was the last one, so that one's gone. Shout out to Rick Beta. Cop the Goonin deck. Rick hit me up, and I was able to put a deck online for him. He got the Goonin abduction deck, and he got some of the All I Need socks on his feet, my G. And same to Anthony Gregerson. He copped a new board. He got the Prosper deck. Victoria Wood, she got the turquoise A logo shirt. It's got the A logo on the front and the back. She got some All I Need on my feet, the black and yellow socks. Matt Keenan got our long sleeve Skull Puss tee, which is my favorite t-shirt out there. If you're going to cop an All I Need tee, check that one out. And shout out to Lincoln Z, with my homie I shred with. He got the Skull Puss long sleeve All I Need tee, and he got some All I Need on my feet socks. Yeah. James Cohen got the shark tee. If you're a shark out there ripping around the park, you might need the All I Need shark tee. Yep. Shout out to All I Need. Thanks for everyone who supports the podcast, supports the All I Need. Moving right along. Next sponsor would be the infamous World Industries Skateboards and Apparel. And right now, World Industries actually has their website. We have some stuff up there. We went a long time without the decks on there, but we do have some decks on there. We got new artwork coming for World and for All I Need, for that matter. But if you go to worldindustries.com, you can check out the decks. We got the World Is Yours deck, Wet Willie Regrets, Devilman Classic deck, the Big Willie style deck. I know people were asking for that. That's up there. Kevin Clem Pro Model Sawboys deck is up there. And they got a bunch of t-shirts too, man. I've been rocking some of the shirts as well. They sent me a box for the team, and I've just been rocking some of the tees here and there. Love the tees. They got a healthy amount of t-shirts up there right now. Maybe 10, 12 t-shirts, some hoodies, some long sleeves. Check it all out at worldindustries.com. Follow on Instagram at World Industries. One of the most iconic brands. Stoked to have them supporting the All I Need podcast. And yeah, 2020, let's get it, my G's. Okay, so today, what I figured I would do is kind of catch up with some of the skateboard websites out there and kind of see what's going on in the skateboards world, because I'm so busy like with All I Need and World Industries, just pressing graphics on the skateboards and filming the team and editing and shipping out all the stuff and just like constantly in my own world of skateboarding, staying busy, that I don't always have time to see what's going on out there unless it comes from like my team riders, like the young bucks or the older dudes. Like I'm in group threads with them and they'll just send me some like, oh, this is what's going on, this is what's happening. So I decided today I would go and just kind of check up and see what's going on out there. I'm thinking maybe I'll put if I watch any videos, I might put them in this edit like as I'm talking. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but there's a good amount of news that I'm gonna get into, so kind of want to start off with a good one. There's a lot of heavy ones out there, a lot of GoFundMes for people that got cancer and stuff, which is which is rough, you know, but if you can help out, you know. All right, let's start out with a good one, man. A nice mellow one. And we're going to go with Bastien Salabanzi. The legend Bastien has a new part on Thrasher, which is epic, man. He's still at it and still just as good as ever, man. I'm going to kind of play it in the background here and kind of talk about it. And hopefully I'll pop it up somewhere. I'll picture it in here somewhere, you know what I mean? His part starts out with a dedication to Sean. Rest in peace, my G. Yeah, dude, Bastien's been so good for so long. I remember when he first came on the scene, man, he was just this young little kid, and he could double flip front board, which is wild, you know? And I wonder how old Bastien is nowadays. He's definitely up there. I'm going to look that up right now. Damn, coming out the gate swinging, though. Solid lines. Such a good style, like his own original style, you can tell. Bastien Salabanzi, he's French skateboarder. Let's see. He's 35 years old. But in skating, that's like a veteran, you know? Especially if you're Bastien and you've just been jumping down big stuff and pushing the limits for so long. Like, 35 is definitely a veteran. And to be putting out gnarly parts like he just did, like this part is sick. It's called Bastien Salabanzi, Not So Sorry part. I'm watching it on Thrasher magazine. Shout out to Thrasher. Dude, Bastien his birthday's in November, just like mine. So he must be a Scorpio, a young Scorpio. I don't know what any of that means. I'm not really into the whole horoscope thing, but interesting fact, you know? Damn, his big flips too are just legendary. He had one of the most legendary big flips. There's the double backside flip right there. I never really got into double flips. I could do them, but I never wanted to keep doing them because it just kind of felt like didn't feel right, and it sometimes looked good, you know, but I don't know. I like simplicity sometimes with a basic backside flip, but Bastien pulled it off, man. Damn, solid nollie heel flip. Nose man needs a head high drop. Yeah, man. Dude's a legend, and I'm stoked he's still putting out video parts and not stopping. Says between his two unforgettable flip appearances, Bastien pulled off timeless mind melters that still don't make sense today. Enjoy a bonus round of Young Buck Bastien going nuts. Oh, they did like a retrospective video too. Bastien never ceases to amaze. 2 decades deep, his natural gifts and cab flips remain top notch. Appreciate the greatness. Dude, big spin flip, front board down like a good 8 stair, 9 stair right there. So crisp. Don't be running into the dogs, my G. Yeah, Bastien, killing it, man. Still staying on top of everything. Nollie half cab heel flip to tail slide, 270 out. Damn, I kind of want to see Sean Egan do that. I seen him practicing nollie half cab heels to tail slides the other day, so I feel like he could get that one. That would be sick too. A nollie half cab heel flip to tail slide big spin out would be insane. But yeah, overall, this part is killing it, man. Damn, he just did a switch double heel flip. He definitely always runs the double flips for sure. He makes them look good, so I can't really get mad at it. Well, this is going to make me go off on a side rant. I don't want to forget it because Bastien was just wearing sweatpants, which doesn't bother me as much, but damn, right there. Fakey full cab flip to front board down like a 10 stair. So good. That's his ender. Spoiler alert right there. Yeah, man. Some of the comments. So Evan wrote, GOAT, legend. Yeah, Bastien. Still got it. Sick, my G. Yeah, check it out, man. I'll put the link in the description to Bastien's part. Solid part. Well-rounded. 35-year-old. Just still pushing the limits, man. Fakey full cab flip to front board down a handrail and keeping up, man. That's insane. He's started his part out stretching, which is a good idea if you want to have longevity in skating. Young Billy Drown, who rides for All I Need, is always, first thing he does, he gets to the park or wherever we are, he sits down, stretches for 20 minutes, feels it all out, you know, which is a really damn good idea. Okay. Oh, I forgot my headphones this whole time. Yo, it's like a whole new podcast, my dude. Oh, yeah, my side rant. Here's my side rant about pajama pants, and I'm probably going to catch some hate for this from people that wear pajama pants during the day, and maybe I'm old. Maybe this is a sign that I'm an old person, even though when I was younger I never really wanted. I did wear sweatpants, not skating because I sweat too much, and I'd just be sitting there and soaking ass Damn, a lot of S's on that one. Do you hear that? Sound like a snake on the podcast. It's the headphones catching up on me. It's good to have the headphones because I can kind of monitor how I sound and make sure I'm not hissing too much. This coffee has me going crazy, but I'm not going to lose my train of thought. I know I do that in the past, but I'm staying focused, my G's. Right here with you. We're here. Sweatpants, pajama pants. I used to wear sweatpants, but not skating because sweat through those motherfuckers. I'm one of those people that just sweat like crazy. I'm a man, you know? Got hairy arms. I got a lot of facial hair when I let it grow out. Got the receding hairline, a little bit of balding in the back. And I'm just like I'm a caveman, basically, you know? So I sweat a lot, man. So sweatpants, just can't do it. Sweat through those things, and my knees would be soaked. You'd be seeing like puddles, and sweatpants would be sticking to you. Oh, grossest. But dude, my rant is about people that wear pajama pants, just like it's normal attire, you know? Like going to the skate park, rocking some fucking Blues Clues pajama pants and shit. You can live your life, you know? But like, oh God, it bothers me so much. Just to see someone rocking pajama pants in the middle of the day, like, not even just skateboarders, like, there's so many people, and you know that they listen to shitty trap music because they just have the pajama pants and shitty trap music. And I know I'm stereotyping and being an asshole, but whatever. It's a podcast, and I like being silly, so. But I can't stand it, man, because I'm just like, it's fine when you're like a certain age, I guess, but that shit becomes habit, and you're just wearing pajama pants all day long, and like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. You tell me out there how you feel about people just wearing pajama pants like it's a normal thing. Like, I don't know. To me, it's just like a sign that you don't give a shit. You don't care about much, man. You got nothing going on, and you're probably just going to sit around all day in pajamas, you know? To me, it's like I'd rather have some actual pants on, especially if I'm skating, too. I want to have, like, some, like, Carhartt, Dickies, like, some jeans, something that's a little durable. So I'm going to be skating, maybe filming a trick. I'm not going to like fall and rip them to pieces. And plus, I just don't like looking homeless. That's what it looks like. You just look homeless. Let me know if I'm being an asshole or how you feel about pajama pants on grown men. That's all I'm saying. Or even grown women. Like in the middle of the day, like your just attire is that, you know? It just makes me think of people just like doing way too many drugs and have nothing going on in their life, and there's pajama pants. I know that it's not true for everybody, and there's exceptions out there. And if you rock pajama pants and you're my friend and you actually have your life together, but you're doing it I don't know if that's possible, but if you exist out there, I apologize for this fake thing I just made up. But for real, cannot stand pajama pants on grown humans midday, every day. So fucking annoying. And while I'm at it and being an old grumpy man, the trap music, all about drugs and fame and bullshit like that, where you're just like marketing towards kids and you're just convincing them that they're gonna just somehow become a millionaire because they're the drippiest or whatever, and they don't have to develop and grow in life and work hard, and just all you gotta do is talk a certain way with a certain slang and put out some shitty music that fucking you're trying to fool yourself. All those motherfuckers wear pajama pants, and they're fucking, I'm so old. When I was younger, I used to talk so much shit on people like me. Because I'm like, yeah, they're just out of touch. I don't know anymore. 38-year-old me, fuck these pajama pants. Fuck these shitty trap rappers that are just lusting after money and fooling kids into doing shitty drugs that are like, while they're still developing and they're getting them hooked on these drugs that they don't know how to manage. It's one thing if you're like you're an adult and you have developed and you can think clearly and you understand who you are a bit, and then you decide to do some drugs because you can manage it. You know, like me, I'll smoke some weed. I'll even do some mushrooms. I'll drink a coffee once a week. But I waited a long time before I did all this stuff. I was, you know, when I was younger, I stayed sober a lot of the times and just like try to figure out how I felt and what I thought and what I stood for. At least tried to figure out who I was before I murkied the water so much with all these drugs and so yeah, fuck all those assholes out there that are just like celebrating the shittiest stuff and pushing it towards like kids, you know? Fucking worst. life is real, dude. And it's like, I'm down to have fun and party and stuff, but like, I also just don't want to be trapped in, I never wanted to be a young person trapped in like some sort of gimmick or following some asshole that's just misleading me, and then I don't think for myself, and I just get carried away like with all this negative shit and let other people think for me. And I'd rather just develop. When I was younger, I was like afraid of life, so I just wanted to develop, figure out what I thought, what I was thinking and feeling, and then experiment, you know? Because drugs will keep you in haze, man. They will. If you can't manage them, don't fucking do them. Because you are good enough by yourself, man. Like, the truth in life is that you are good enough. Like, you're strong enough, you're smart enough, you have all these gifts that were gifted to you, you know? Like, two people had sex or hopefully made love, but they procreated, and life somehow came into you. You're a little sperm and you were swimming, you hit the egg, you somehow beat everybody else out of that race, and you came into the portal of life, and you were birthed, and you have sight, you have your hearing, you have the ability of speech, you have all these things that are gifts, and that's enough, you know? Like, you could develop those things like a muscle and become fucking strong and smart and intelligent and hardworking and all that stuff. And drugs, they don't make that. Like, you got to develop that. You got to develop that because you're enough, you know? So when you're young, man, just try to figure out what you're made out of and exercise it. And then when you feel like you have control over your life and your feelings, and then you can experiment a little bit, you know? Like, try some weed or mushrooms or something and see if it enhances it or that you can manage it, and, you know? But I honestly believe that the goal in life is to be able to wake up sober and be content, you know? Don't do drugs to run away from sobriety and run away from the real world. Like, be able to handle the real world. Be able to take whatever comes at you, because the real world's raw, dude. It's gnarly. Like, it can be, you know? It's going to be at some points in your life, you know? You're going to lose loved ones. You're going to take L's. And you're going to have to be able to handle that, you know? Sober, too. So just practice that if you can, and I'm going to try that too. Try to handle life sober and take some of those wins and losses and see how you can handle it with just your natural abilities and thoughts, and make sure you can handle it. And then if you can do that, then, you know, if you want to experiment, have fun, try some caffeine, whatever drugs are your choice, that if you can manage it, then that works, you know? It's a lot easier that way, instead of just getting hooked on some sort of substance while you're young and developing and not knowing how to control it, not knowing how you manage situations while you're sober, and like not sure what to think. And if you're just confused, you're just going to add more confusion to it by jading yourself or running away from it through some drug, you know? Damn. Old man rant right here, but I don't even give a shit. I've been through it all, dude. I've been through it all, you know? So I was young and I thought the same shit, you know? And now I'm older and I just look back and I'm like, I'm glad that I didn't abuse drugs when I was younger. And now I feel like I can manage to handle some of the drugs, you know? Like, I don't need them, but I can enjoy them, you know, and celebrate. And I'd rather celebrate than party, you know? I guess that's what I'm getting at. Partying is just sometimes when you're just with a bunch of other people partying, and you could be doing other good things that help you develop and move your life forward, but you just hang out and party all the time. Like, that's not it. I'd rather work hard and face reality and be working on things with other people that I love, and on things we love, like pushing towards your dreams, trying to make shit happen, like moving the whole world in a direction, trying to figure it all out and trying to get better, and then celebrate with the homies, you know, that are doing the same thing, and have a night where you just like let loose and have fun, you know? Okay. Couldn't stop talking right there. Whew, coffee. Shout out to Black Coffee. Thank you for sponsoring the podcast. You're a G. All right, we watched Bastion. Moving on. More news. More skate news. I found this one on slapmagazine.com. I'll put these links in the bio, too, if you want to read them for yourself. This one, the topic was Zion off Nike. But they wrote Zion of Nike. But it's Zion is off Nike. It's just announced. Let me click on the link. It's been a great ride, but our partnership has come to an end. Thank you, Nike SB and all the SB staff for the love and support over the years. It's been real. Can't wait to see what my future holds. It's up. Yeah, so Zion off Nike. I haven't really paid too much attention to that, so I don't really know what to say, but I figured I'd read some of the comments. They said they could see him on, I don't know how to pronounce this shoe brand, but it's Cariuma, Cararium. It's the shoe brand that's all over the barracks. They are promoting it. Someone said they could see him on that. This was a funny comment. Shout out to After Black Ender. Ender writes, I was a huge fan of this kid, but then came the Red Bull visor and dressing like Wesley Snipes and Demolition Man, and his skating became less enjoyable. After Black Ender is into skating for the aesthetics, and I can't blame him. Because when you throw too much goofy shit on the mix, you might as well put some pajama pants on Zion. Throw some pajama pants on him, that Red Bull visor, and the Wesley Snipes and Demolition Man, and then it becomes too distracting from the tricks, I guess. I don't know. Funny comment though. I've always liked Zion skating. He's built like a linebacker. He's just square and powerful, and it's crazy. He can skate huge ass handrails and transition insane, dude. I wonder if he's gonna be in the Olympics. That's what I was gonna look up, but I forgot to. I can look it up after. Just want to see what's going on with the Olympics. I'm waiting for my shot to announce the Olympics. Be out there. Welcome to Tokyo 2020. I don't know when it's going to be. I've been practicing at the skate park with all the little groms whenever they drop in. I'm just next up, young Chloe coming in, dropping in, rock the fakie right there. Big tail stall, coming up the other side of the wall, kick turning huge. And it just gets them hyped. They just start ripping even harder. All right, more Zion comments about him off Nike. This is quite surprising. Maybe he wanted to go to a less bloated team so he could be more of the focus. I can see that. That happens a lot. That kind of happened with me at Zoo York. Zoo York had seriously 10 to 15 dudes on the team, and most were pro. And it was just they had too many people that I was an amateur, and I was this just isn't. I'm not a focus of this at all. I'm just going to get lost in translation. So then I ended up going to Ride for World Industries, where they were rebuilding and they wanted to start their team with me as a cornerstone, So people definitely do that. I could see that. And since Zion was marketed by Nike for a long time and he might be in the Olympics, I'm going to look that up right now. See if Zion is going to be in the Olympics. It's crazy too about the Olympics is that there's people that you would think would be on the American team because you just see them through the media, Olympic media stuff, through American media, and you're just oh, they'd be in the American team, and then you're oh no, they're actually from this other country. Zion Olympics. Zion, right? Let's see. Oh, dude, I'm so bad at Googling. This is where podcasters hire other people to Google stuff because I'm so bad at it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find it. Can't do it. Sorry, not doing it. Oh, yeah, back to some more comments. Let me see. Hard to believe Adidas fans or NB would pay him more than Nike, but you never know. Yeah, I mean, Vans would be the only skate surf. Adidas and NB are more corporate, so they're on Nike's level, I guess Vans is on Nike's level too at this point. Let me see. Honestly, I could be wrong, but I'm assuming this is just one of the cuts that Nike is rumored to be making. Can't really think of one person that has left Nike by choice, especially someone riding for Red Bull who doesn't mind being deemed a sellout. There's absolutely no reason you would quit Nike if you are honest about being part of skateboarding partially for the check. I think the way he worded himself was probably to avoid the honest, I got the boot, and make it sound like it was his choice. This is my assumption, though, with absolutely no backing evidence. The I can't wait to see what my future holds line makes me think that he actually got cut and was trying to be positive about it. Dude was featured on the Ellen show. So, really? Zion was on Ellen? Dude, fuck it. and deemed a sellout. If I'm on Ellen, you motherfuckers better be cheering me on, dude. I'm hanging out with Dory. Literally finding Dory, bro. I'm going on Ellen one day. Don't get mad. Ellen Zion skateboarder. There's no way it's gonna pull it up either because I suck at fucking Googling. Yep. Blowing it. Zion Wright. That's what I need to type. Ellen Show, maybe? Is Ellen canceled? Anybody out there know if Ellen's still canceled for being mean? She's canceled for being mean. We're rooting for the Olympic skateboarder Zion Wright. So I guess he is. Rolling Stones interviewed Team USA Zion Wright. Rolling Stones once fucking tried to chirp up scootering, so I can't trust anything the Rolling Stones says. Literally, the Rolling Stones hired someone's scooter rider's aunt out there, and she wrote an article that was just like, for sure, she's just like, I love scootering, and it's the most cool thing millennials ever do. It's taken over. It's better than skateboarding. It's so funny. 22-year-old Zion Wright has said goodbye to his longtime shoe sponsor, Nike SB. Here we go. Let's see. 22-year-old Zion Wright has said goodbye to his longtime shoe sponsor, Nike SB. Wright announced last night, it's been a great ride. I already read all that. Wright, who keeps getting stronger and more consistent every year, is at the top of his game. Even Ellen DeGeneres has to give him props. Even a celebrity who knows nothing about skateboarding has given him props. All right, I'm on Zion's Instagram. Words can't even describe how I feel about the whole Ellen situation. It's not even the fact that I'm on my way to being the first ever Olympic representing skateboarding. The first ever Olympics representing skateboarding in the USA, but the fact that I'm going to be able to represent myself for the black community as a whole, for our people, and show the world what black skateboarders can do, but not just in skateboarding, but outside of everything. It's not a guaranteed thing yet, and there's still a few months of grinding left to prove myself against the setbacks to make this dream reality. Yeah, apparently he was on Ellen. Where's the volume? Ellen tube. There's no fucking oh, there we go. Come on, computer. Every time I click on it, it just scrolls. It's not going to give me the volume. This is disappointing. Yeah, man. I'm rooting for the skaters out there. So, fuck yeah, Zion. Go to the Olympics. Crush it if you're gonna. If you're off Nike because they kicked you off, just a small setback. There's other sponsors out there. Just keep pushing, my G. You're going to be fine. For sure. All right. Bastion, Zion. I think that's all to cover. That's all I'm going to cover about that one. Excuse me. Oh, it's not going to come. I thought I had a burp. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a good one. All right. Moving right along. Next up is a little bit of sad news, but if you can help out, if you want to help out, and you want to help out a fellow skateboarder who clearly loves skateboarding, put his whole life into it, this is a chance. Again, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Frankie Villani, Villani. You know him by his skating. He can do any trick. He's probably made up a bunch of tricks because I watch his skating. I'm like, never been done. Dude's just so good. But Frankie writes, my dad suffered a massive heart attack yesterday and is in very critical condition and doesn't have insurance, and our family is looking at a devastating medical bill. I've never been one to ask for a handout or even let people know my business, but our family is in desperate need for any help we could get at the moment. I'm so sorry to burden anyone with this, but any donations or shares or just positive thoughts from my dad would be really appreciated. Life is so fragile, and I just wish I could hug my dad at the moment. But all we can do at the moment is wait and hope for the best. The link to the GoFundMe is in my bio. Thank you so much to anyone who even took time to read this post. It means the world to our family. Yeah, man, that's a heavy situation. That's a real life one, man. And He's trying to raise $250,000. This post might be old, but as of now, it says $100 has been raised. So I'm trying to, maybe there's a newer link. I'm going to put this link in there. I'm going to try to get to the actual donation link, and I'll put it in the description. And if you have extra capital out there and you want to help out Frankie and his family, we all need some help, and shit pops up in life and gets real, like I was talking about. So figured I would try to do some good with the podcast, you know. All right, moving right along. And this one comes from Slap again. I'm checking in with the Slap message boards. Even though they hate me, or some people on there hate me, some people like me. It goes half and half. I appreciate that. I love that it's not all one way. And I love Slap message board. I don't go on there enough, but when I do, it's fun. It's just the Wild West, you know? It's ruthless. It's spot on sometimes. Other times it's completely wrong. Just a clusterfuck of classic people, you know, which is life, you know. Life takes all different types of people. So this one is Lenny Rivera's on H Street. Lenny's been ripping for a long time, man, and it's good to see him like land on his feet. And of course, it just disappeared. So we're gonna give me a second to find it again. Lenny, there we go, I found it. But I'm stoked he's got a board sponsor, man. I'm going to go over to H Street Instagram real quick and pull this up. All right, H Street Skateboards, right. Lenny Rivera's grew up skating in National City, just south of San Diego, in the 90s era of super progressive street skating, and had a lengthy career riding for some of the top companies in Southern California. During his younger years, he taught himself math, artistic lettering. After watching Chad Muska draw on his grip tape like many skaters have, he started his own style of grip tape lettering for himself and his homies, and it became Leinster Grip, a custom grip tape company. Lenny skated all over SoCal, mostly in LA, and all his local spots and parks around National City, like Memorial Park and the Chula Vista Skate Park. At one point, he had a spoofy tribute graphic, a Matt's classic street swinger graphic for his pro model. So when Lenny showed up on H Street, we thought he'd be a good start. We called up Bob Hickman for the task of creating a way better graphic for Lenny, and we are stoked to introduce the first of two pro models for Lenny Rivera's, who also drew the type style for the top logo. Nice. Lenny's first pro model is available pre-order at the new H Street online store in 4 sizes. Yeah. Congrats, Lenny, man. It's sick. So sick that you're keeping it going, and you got more opportunity out there. Sometimes it's hard when you start young in skating and you build this thing up and you turn pro and you got all these people sponsoring you, and then just like in any career, any path, it's like you can do really well, and then all of a sudden all that can be taken away from you, you know, and it's bound to. You're going to hit a plateau, or sponsors are going to come and go, and then you got to reinvent yourself, or you got to make new opportunity, or somehow it comes back into your life. Kind of like I was talking about with the whole New York, and then ended up riding for World Industries. It was like I hit a plateau. There wasn't any opportunity. And then you can get depressed and fucking put on pajama pants and cry and listen to rappers that are telling you to cry and that life's not fair. Or you can take off the pajama. You can just keep going. You can keep going and try to figure it out and like build your pieces back up, you know, build your life back up, hold it together, come back stronger, come back smarter, and more determined with purpose and dedication. And you don't have to wallow in pain, you know, and like, just don't give up. Just keep going, and more opportunity will come. Especially if you love something. Like, there's too many people that like, you don't want to let it go. You know, don't let it go. It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be, you know, everybody wants a skateboard career, or wants to have sponsors, and wants to turn pro, and then keep it going for as long as possible. So it's like, it's not gonna be easy, but it's totally possible for those that really want it and don't give up. Just build it into your life, and you can find ways. You know. So I'm just stoked that Lenny didn't give up, man. And hasn't given up and is still doing cool stuff in skating. So congrats to you, my G. Keep up the good work. Okay, a little bit about yesterday. Yesterday I woke up. I'm going to stretch a little. where do I start? I woke up yesterday, but this is prefaced by my homie Anders Potter. Young Anders, I give him boards for all I need, and sometimes world boards. But I flow him boards for all I need, and he hit up the group chat and was like, yo, I think I'm going to this skate event at Lynch Family Skate Park. And he was like, anybody going? And I was like, hell yeah, if Anders going to go and rip in the event, try to rip in the contest, I figured I'd go film and hang out and skate a little bit. And then it ended up being Anders going, and then Lincoln went, and then Chloe was going. As soon as I knew Chloe was into, I was like, I'm fucking game. She's like one of my favorite skaters right now. And Rory went. A bunch of the All I Need Flow homies went. So I was like, yeah, let's go. And Lynch is always fun. It's a big skate park out in Boston, Mass, under this huge bridge right in the middle of Boston. It's pretty surreal. You're standing at the skate park, and this huge highway is going right over the skate park. You can look up, and you just see like the massive concrete and pillars and stuff. It's pretty rad. But yeah. So this new small startup company, I think they just started out, and it's where you from, or where you from. They had a skate jam, survived winter jam, tricks for cash, best minute in the bowl, best trick on the ledge, best trick on the hub or rail. So I went. It was pretty sick. Bunch of people came to the skate park. We're ripping. Anders got in every jam, and he won some cash, and he definitely stacked some clips for my for our All I Need edit. That's gonna be dropping sooner than later. And it was an epic day, man. Everyone was ripping. It was good energies. It was cool, man. It took me back to the early days of All I Need when I was first starting out doing skate events and stuff. It just kind of reminded me of that. When I used to have Ramsey on the bullhorn and just yelling, and it's like organized chaos, and you don't know if it's going to actually work out, but it does, and everybody has a good day. It was one of those sessions where it was just like crazy, man. No one got too hurt that I saw, which is awesome, because sometimes in the skate jams, like, people get broke off, and you're like, dude, we all kind of cheered this on, you know, but that didn't happen, which is great. It was just a fun day, you know. So, yeah, shout out to yesterday. Shout out to Anders for killing it. All the flow homies at All I Need. Shout out to WYF for throwing a sick event and all the homies involved with that. Keep up the good work. It was an epic day. And if you ever come to Boston, definitely check out Lynch Family Park. It's a fun one. And then you can lurk off into the city and find all the street spots, because Boston has endless street spots. I'm going to put all the links in the description for all this stuff too, so you can check it all out. Moving on. Here's another one. Chris Joslin, who is a legendary pro skateboarder. Dude destroys some drops and big flip tricks down gap. His flip tricks down gaps are like, no one can fuck with it. Like, some of the biggest backside flips and tray flips. Like, he almost tray flipped El Toro. Someone actually faked the video so it looked like he did, but dude is so gnarly. But apparently Chris Joslin leaves Etnies after 7 years. 7 years on Etnies is a hell of a run. I love Soltech too, like all the shoe brands out of there. Etnies, both sick brands. America, I think America is still part of Soltech. Let me see if I can look up Soltech skate shoes. I got a burp, but it won't come. I don't know what's going on. There we go. I had to like swallow, and then Soul Technologies, our brands. Here we go. Soul Technologies is Etnie, S, America, 32, which I think is like a snowboard company. Altamont is still a thing. That's crazy. I didn't know that. STI Labs. I don't know what that one is. Etnie is always... All right, so Chris Joslin. Here we go. I think there's something to read about this. I couldn't find anything on either of the Instagrams of Chris Joslin or the Etnie, so I don't know. But this is the Barracks. Shout out to the Barracks. Love or hate them. They're constantly creating skate content, so skateboarders doing it. Steve Barra, love or hate him. He came on the podcast. If you go back and listen to my interview with Steve Barra, I was really stoked on that, even though I think I bummed him out because I asked him about Scientology. I wanted to have him back on the podcast, but I think he's kind of sour because I asked him about... I think he thought I was attacking him, which I definitely was not attacking Steve Barra. but I felt like I had to ask him about Scientology because this was kind of before I knew anything about Scientology and all the crazy shit, you know? And I was just genuinely curious. And I wasn't really trying to attack him. I was just kind of asking him, you know? And he kind of got bummed out because I think he might be surrounded by haters that are just like trying to find anything to get at him, you know? And that wasn't my intention, but I did feel like I was interviewing him or like having a conversation with him, and I wanted to like see if he had any input. Like I had Sumner on the podcast, Brian Sumner, and asked him all about Christianity and religion, and like it's something that I actually enjoy. Like I like religions. I like Christianity. I like aspects about it, not everything. So I don't know. I just wanted to ask him about it because I figured your religion is part of your life, and I didn't mean to like bum him out, but who knows? Maybe he'll come back on, and we don't even have to talk about Scientology if he doesn't want to. Don't really give a fuck at this point, you know? I'd just like to ask him about the skateboarding stuff because it was really, that's what I was asking about. There was a quote that came out of the podcast I had of him, something like, basically, don't just stand around thinking it's going to happen. Like, come up with a business plan. Like, if you want to keep skating in your life or create a career or a job or do something cool within skating, like, you got to make a plan. Don't just complain, you know? That's what he was saying, you know? And I agree with that. Like, if you want to make something happen, just start figuring it out and don't give up. Because it ain't going to happen by itself. You got to be the engine, the energy that makes things happen, you know? Long rant right there, side subject, but shout out to the Barracks. Chris Joslin dropped a bombshell on his Instagram today by announcing that he has left his shoe sponsor of 7 years, Etnies. Mr. Unstoppable revealed the stoppable sponsorship relationship. Oh my God, is that not a mouthful? I'm gonna try to read that again. Mr. Unstoppable revealed the stoppable sponsorship relationship. Whoever wrote this, I'm going to punch you in the eye. Because what are you doing? There had to be a better way to word that. With little clue as to what caused the rift. The brand is yet to comment, but the word among the industry chatterboxes is that Chris, was tired of his shoes lasting so long. Oh, this has to be an April Fool's, right? This has to be. Hold on. Yeah, the link is broken. It is. It's on April 1st. They got me. They fucking got me, bro. This is April Fool's, dude. That explains the language. I'm going to read it anyways, because they got me, dude. Steve, you got me, bro. That's payback for me asking you about Scientology. You just fucking got me. You just got me right there. You made me look like an asshole. Oh, I love this shit. Fucking love this shit. Time of my life right now. Being a skateboarder, being involved in the creating the skateboard industry on the East Coast. That's what we're trying to do. I'm trying to trailblaze with All I Need and World and try to find ways to do it. Like when I grew up on the East Coast, there wasn't many brands, you know, and I was super inspired by the ones that were around. But I was always like in my own world trying to build cool skateboard and stuff. And I was like, how can we do this on the East Coast? Everybody tells me it's not possible because we have winters and there's no industry and you got to go to California, blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. And I was like, no, we can do it here. I love my home. I love the people here. The East Coast is epic. Like we have the heart and grit to do whatever the fuck we want, you know? So then with All I Need, I just was like, I'm going to figure this shit out, you know? I moved to Taunton, Massachusetts because of the Edge Indoor Skate Park, because I needed to be near one of the biggest skate parks in New England, 30,000 square foot skate park that has been around for, I want to say like 15 years. This is when you want to talk about making shit happen. I literally moved to the city because of that skate park, because I was like, look, if we're going to start a skate brand and we're going to make this shit happen through winter, we got to be near an indoor park so we can keep filming, we can keep skating, we can do skateboard lessons, we can throw events, all that stuff. So I literally moved to the town where the skate park is and just was like, this is the move. And I just started figuring out ways to make this shit work, you know, because like I was sick of like even myself trying to talk myself out of it. Like, yeah, everything's out west. You got to go out west. Like, fuck all that. I just was like, nope. And then when the capability to do this podcast happened, and then I started figuring out YouTube, because I was like, look, we got to build these things that we're working on, that people can get involved. We can get other people involved with these things, like have different guests on the podcast, connect, opens up opportunity and builds a lifeline to other people in other parts of the country, in the media side of things. So like, just started fucking figuring it out, my dude. We're alive, my friends. All right, I'm going to read this April Fool's Chris Joslin thing. Let me say I'm relieved, because Chris Joslin's so sick at skating, and like I was kind of bummed that he lost his shoe sponsor. So I'm kind of happy that it's fake news, you know? I wish the Zion thing was fake news. Am I just reading all fake news? Let's see, because did Slap get me? Oh, no, that was from March. All right, good. Reality's still reality, my G's. Coffee break. Before I read this, I also want to say I'm still dreaming about a skate shop. All I need skate shop. I just want to talk it into a reality. I want to talk everything into reality. I want to be able to manage it all. I want to be able to like try to get more epic, talented, passionate, inspired people involved with All I Need, whether it be an artist or team managers or filmers or employees to work in a warehouse or a skate shop. Like, I just want this thing to grow beyond me, so we can build this epic like skate experiment on the East Coast and have all these people. And like, I want to turn more people pro, more amateurs. I want to support more skateboarders and have them support. I want to support each other. And I'm dreaming about a skate shop, All I Need shop, where I could put a podcast studio above it, or like in another room. That way it's like, we got the skate shop. You can come in, check out the high quality All I Need apparel that I'm so stoked on. You can feel it and like test it and see what it's all about. And then have all the decks, all I Need World Industry decks all over the wall, and like other small brands from the East Coast that I support, and brands that I just like want to curate a whole shop and have a skate shop like that would be amazing. And then have the podcast studio in the skate shop, because how sick would it be that if we had a skate shop and the people that came and supported the skate shop financially with money, buying the products, the brand and stuff, and like keep the doors open, I could have those dudes on the podcast. Like, they could come after hours or something, and literally they already come to the skate shop. Because I imagine if I was like working in a skate shop, I'd sit there and do mini podcasts with people like, hey, how's it going? Where are you from? Like, dude, you checked out the skate shop, and like all the homies. So like the dudes that have the linguistic ability to talk for an hour and support All I Need and support the brand, literally we'd have a place to meet up and hang out, and like we could do the podcast there and talk. And I'm dreaming about it, man. Everything takes money and hard work and time, you know, like, so, but it keeps me up at night, dude. So much stuff keeps me up at night. It's insane, man. And I can't get ahead of myself. I'm trying to go at a pace that I can manage, because like, it's one thing to think of all these ideas and like then just try to force them to happen, but it's also like, you got to dream them up, but then you got to work so hard to like gain these inches to like where those opportunities open up, you know? Just having the dream's not enough. You got to have that sweat equity and like dedication, and you got to find the capital and money to make it happen. But dude, I'm dreaming about it. We're going to do it. It's going to happen. I have a good location over here that I like. I'm really stoked on, that would be perfect for the podcast / skate shop. So I'm praying. I'm hoping whatever gods are out there. Amen, brothers and sisters. Choo, 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 choo. Shout out to Chloe Boom Boom on Instagram. My favorite skater. Check her out. All right, back to this fake Chris Joslin April Fool's article. Let me read this writing that was like so annoying. But the word amongst industry chatterboxes is that the pro was tired of his shoe lasting so long. A behind-the-scenes insider told us that Joslin missed the feelings of making a hole in his shoes. For 7 years, he has been throwing out perfectly good pairs of his used pro models simply because he has more pairs on deck waiting for him. The insider said, bro, not being able to destroy a shoe, it's starting to make Chris feel inadequate. See below for Joslin's official comment. Oh, now I got to read that. This is what I'm talking about, though. The barracks, love or hate them, someone got paid to write this ridiculous article about skateboarding. It's a silly April Fool's article, but it's someone's job to like be silly and write this and kind of get me to talk about Chris Joslin. Like, congrats. That's skateboarders creating a job for hopefully another skateboarder and keeping it going, you know? Like, that's kind of clever in my eyes. Is sometimes they're corny as shit about it, but it's fine. For the last 7 years of constant support and giving me the opportunity to have my own shoe with the brand, the company will forever hold a special place in my heart. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. I wish everyone at the brand the best, and I'm excited to see what the future holds. Yeah, so that's a fake statement by Chris Joslin. We expect Joslin will find another shoe sponsor soon, hopefully by April 2nd. There's the clue. Check out just a few of the projects. Okay, so they want you to go check out the barracks. Shout out to Chris Joslin. Stoked you're still riding for at knees. I'm a fucking fool, apparently. Fell for the April Fools. Glad they got me. Whatever. All right, let's see the time because I got some stuff to do. Oh, it's almost been an hour, 55 minutes. If you made it to the end of this podcast, I just want to say that I want to thank you for watching the podcast, first of all, and for sharing the podcast and helping the audience grow. Like, if you listen on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, and you share it and you you leave a comment on the iTunes store and rate us, you're the shit, man, because that helps grow the podcast. And then if you're on YouTube and you're watching this and you like, subscribe, turn on all notifications, comment, like if you engage and share our video and spread it so new people can find the podcast and the channel, you're the shit. And because of that, I just had someone reach out to me from Manscaped. I don't know if you guys know about this brand. They're not a sponsor yet, but they reached out saying they wanted to sponsor the podcast. They want to do like a trial run where it's something like, they're going to give me some talking points and they're going to send me some Manscaped products, which is like, I've looked into it a little bit, but it's like for dudes like me that are super hairy and just like Neanderthal men, or I guess any man really, but like shave your balls basically and like grooming material stuff. They're going to send me some to check it out and try it out and then run some ads, do like a month trial. If it goes well, I think they were like, if you can sell like 8 products, get people to use your promo code, which I haven't come up with a promo code yet. I was thinking I'll once I figure it all out and I actually decide if I'm going to do it or not, I'll give you the promo code. You get like discount and whatnot. But they were like, you got to sell like 8 things with your promo code, and then we'll do like we'll keep the sponsorship going for a full year, like a paid sponsorship for the full year. So that's something that, because of you guys, listeners on iTunes and Spotify and YouTube, wherever you find this podcast, that opportunity came to me. Got an email one day. They were like, yeah, we found you through some they said another influencer, which is such a weird term. I don't really feel like being an influencer, but whatever jargon it was. But I just thought it was a cool opportunity that I might take. Not sure. I was like looking over the contract they sent and reading it all out, trying to see if it actually makes sense, which it kind of does, because I do need grooming stuff. Like these eyebrows, Jesus Christ, dude, they're like spider webs. They're like fucking hanging off. I don't know if Manscaped does that. And downstairs by my boys, shit gets crazy down there. It's like a jungle. So you need the proper tools. So, but I just want to say thanks to you guys that even that opportunity came, you know, like whether I take it or it works out, who knows? But just kind of cool. I wanted to share that with you, because you guys are listening, sharing, engaging, and all that shit that makes that even possible, you know. So in the next few episodes, if I do it, you might hear me talking about it. So, and if you actually like the stuff and the products and you need it, hopefully I'll have that promo code and use that, man, because if it might actually help us get a sponsorship for the year, which would be really cool. And I could take that money and put it into that skate shop I was just talking about. I could like save it, and that could be some rent for the months, you know, of trying to keep the skate shop open. All I need, skate shop, my G's. You know what I'm saying? All I need on my feet. That'd be sick. Okay. I got a little more time. There's another article here I want to talk about. Another pro skateboarder. This is from /slap message boards. And this is Chris Cookie Colburn, who rips. I believe he's from Vermont. Psyched he turned pro. He's the East Coaster. and one hell of a talent, like unbelievable stuff he does on a skateboard. It's fucked up. He's definitely done some NBDs and invented some shit. But I guess he's pro for Warble, WORBLE, and yeah, he's no longer on Element. I guess there's an exodus going from Element. Haven't really paid too much attention, but I think Nige is off there too, man. A lot of people are just flying away from Element for whatever reason. Yeah, someone wrote Rad, better than Element for sure. Taking shots right there on Slap message board. The guy's name's Satanic Panic, in case you're wondering. Armin writes, Armin Tasmaranian or whatever. Damn, I love those boys. Warble for Wholesome Squad number 1. Invest in your homie, someone wrote. What is Warble? Someone wrote horrible. Assholes. Dave Mole is also pro for Warble. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't really an ad for them, but it's more for Chris Colburn. Congrats. Again, like sick that another pro skateboarder is just making shit happen, especially in East Coaster. Like, keep it going, Cookie. You rip, dude, and I love watching your skating, and you definitely deserve some sponsors and keep you in the limelight and keep those tricks coming and all those epic, unique parts. Like, let's go. Let's get this 10, 20-year run. Still keep it going, my G. 30-year run. Let's go. Yeah, just shout out to you, man. And congrats on the new sponsor, man. Keep the hard work going, and things are going to keep being epic and keep getting better and better, you know? So, yeah, that's what that was all about. My G's. Let me see. Anything else before I go? It's kind of cold in the air. Choo, choo, choo. Yeah, I don't know. Next things on the agenda is some new products dropping for All I Need. We got some beginner completes coming. Starter completes, I guess. Beginner starter completes. Those are coming. Crusher Light Quint wheels, 53 millimeters will be coming sometime. Maybe April, May-ish. We got Crusher Light Quint grip tape coming. And some logo All I Need grip coming. We got a bunch of skateboards coming too. Hopefully I'll be able to stock up the online store. So, you know, if you don't live near a skate shop and you still want to buy an All I Need deck, that'll be up there sooner than later. And again, if you do want an All I Need deck and you don't live near a skate shop, just DM me at All I Need Skate. And I can put one up on the online store, hopefully, if we have the graphic, if I have the size, blah, 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 you know. And if I have the time, really, because a lot of it is I'm just sitting there already grinding, trying to get boards out the skate shops, you know. And truthfully, I really want you guys to support the skate shops because, like I was saying, fucking love skate shops. It would be sick to have one day, and they need skaters to support them, you know. And shout out to the Edge Indoor Skate Park, Solstice Skate Shop in New Bedford, Mass, Breakwater Skate Shop in Newport, Rhode Island. They are carrying the new All I Need t-shirts. So if you're near them and you want to support, cop a tee from them because that would really help us out because then they'll reorder. Solstice already reordered, which was pretty epic, and I think they might be out. Please support those skate shops. And yeah, and for those that aren't near a skate shop that carry the All I Need apparel, allineedskate.com. Don't forget, support World Industries, 30-year brand, legacy brand. And if you support them, they support us. They support the All I Need movement. We're working together synergistically, which is pretty rad. Yeah. Love you guys. Thanks for checking out the podcast. I'm going to try to do one a week, if not one every other week. If I can get in and out, get it done. This is super fun. All the links to what I'm talking about will be in the description. I'll try to put some clips of Bastien in this one, hopefully, his video part. Yeah, I think we're out, my G's. I'm going to finish my coffee, get to my life, see what I can do, spill some coffee on me. Till next time, my friends, we out. Chew.